At his 7th birthday party, Dre Moss was asked what he wanted to be when he grew up. He eagerly answered, "I'm gonna be in the NFL." Dre's very conservative parents really did not like that answer. Dre's dad, who was a prominent lawyer in Texas, answered, "Andre, pick something realistic." This confused Dre. He saw ordinary people playing in the NFL every single Sunday and couldn't understand why this would be unrealistic for him. This confusion will be present nearly every day of Dre's life. His dad didn't seem to understand him much, and Dre's older brother Robert never let Dre live it down. Around the time Dre was in 7th grade, he joined the middle school football team. His dad didn't really seem to care, and his mom was always too busy to really notice. But Dre flourished on the field and was natural. He was a big kid, physically strong, and one of the hardest workers the middle school coach had ever seen. This was most likely due to the fact that Dre just didn't want to go home. By Dre's sophomore year in high school, he was Odessa's highest profile recruit since Terrence Davis, who had gone on to become an NFL superstar. Seeing somebody from his own high school reach such great heights was a constant source of motivation for Dre. But as much as Dre looked up to TD, he would look to make his own path. As a sophomore, Dre was being recruited by some very prominent college football programs, playing both running back and middle linebacker. Dre was 5'11", 215 pounds, powerful runner who lacked elite speed but had great footwork and quickness. He was a natural runner, showing vision, patience, and also displayed good hands. On the defensive side of the ball, he diagnosed plays well, was great in coverage, and was also a big hitter. Dre was destined for greatness until halfway through his sophomore year, Andre tore his ACL. He would miss the rest of the season. He fought back the following year, but after an amazing performance in the first game of the season, which you're watching on the screen right now, Dre went down in the 4th quarter, re-injuring the same knee. But this time it was ACL and MCL. Dre was done. His season was over and his dream was dead. His dad told him it was time to get real, and his older brother had just left for college on an academic scholarship. But fate wasn't done with Dre. It just so happened that a then still living TD's dad was at that game when Dre got hurt. TD's dad talked with his good friend who was the high school coach and found out that Dre was giving up football. TD's dad set up a meeting with Dre and he took a liking to him and offered to pay for the best surgeon in Texas to operate on Dre's knee. You see, money wasn't an issue because TD's dad's lawn business was flourishing and TD had just signed a very lucrative deal with Under Armour. The average ACL surgery is between $20,000 and $50,000. Add a little for the MCL, add a little bit more for the top surgeon in Texas, and this is pretty expensive. But TD's dad saw something in Dre and paid for the surgery, asking for nothing in return. About 6 months later, Dre had partially recovered and had been rehabbing for months now. He still couldn't practice with the team, and TD's dad offered him a job at his lawn service where he wasn't asked to do much, but enjoyed the physical nature of the job. Dre owed a lot to TD's dad and promised to make him proud during his senior year, but TD's dad sadly wouldn't live to see it, as complications with his skin condition took his life after TD's second playoff game loss to the New Orleans Saints. Dre had never met TD. He saw him at the funeral, but didn't want to bother him, so he didn't say anything. Now Dre had lost his mentor, not to mention he had lost all of the attention he was getting from colleges and was no longer being recruited by major schools. He had a lot to prove. Is he up for the challenge? I want to welcome you guys to a new series on the channel, Andre Moss, Road to Glory. Alright man, hope y'all enjoyed that, bro. Now Dre's official episode 1 won't begin until AD leaves college, so the second AD leaves college, we'll pick up with Andre's Road to Glory. Hope you're excited. Don't rush the AD-ness. Just have a little bit of patience and let the whole thing play out and let it unfold. Now, I decided not to make Dre a part of the Davis family, and it's simple. I'm a creative guy. I don't want to just be stuck in the Davis family forever, not to mention it starts to get a little ridiculous after a while. Just a Davis after another unknown Davis keep popping up. So if I had gone with another unknown Davis brothers, the same exact thing we did with AD, a cousin, you know, I wanted to create a new character but still connect him to the Davis family. So although he's not officially a part of their family, he's still connected in a way. So as the story progresses, you can still see some of the same characters and some of the same people that we all know and love. Same TDs and ADs and all of these people, maybe even AD's dad, who knows, will tie it all in at some point, but it does play out a bit slow, so just be patient. As far as the type of player Andre is, I decided to go with power running back and a middle linebacker. Now, I gave a size in when I was giving the story. He's going to be a little bit bigger than that once his senior year starts. Remember, he got hurt at the beginning of his junior year. He's missed an entire year. So it's not going to be huge, but he'll be a little bigger than what he was right there. We'll talk about all of that in the first episode. Of course, we'll go through high school playing running back and middle linebacker. Those two got the most votes, so I decided to make him a size that would fit both, both molds. Maybe not prototypical linebacker height, but he's still tall enough to get away with playing linebacker, I think. Obviously, we'll play both throughout high school, and I know running back is the favorite position right now. Linebacker might win out. I don't care. I could play both, to be honest with you. Both fun positions, and I can't wait to see which way we end up going. And then, obviously, whichever position we don't pick will still be available for future RTGs. Because right now, the ones that are out, obviously, I'm not playing. Some people are saying quarterback. I'm like, bruh, obviously, corner is out. I made strong safety an option, but I really didn't want to go strong safety, but I put it up there just in case. Only because it's so similar to what TD does that I wanted to switch it up. Some people were saying lineman. I'm going to be real with y'all, bro. I ain't never going to do a road to glory with a lineman, bro. I just ain't going to do it. I'm sorry. Cannot imagine anything more boring. I mean, D lineman in real life is probably very fun. But on the video game, I could play a little bit. It's not hard. You do the same thing every play. And I just don't think it really involves a lot of skill on the sticks, which makes it repetitive and boring. Anyway, hope y'all are digging the decision. Want to say thank you to everybody that went over to Twitter and voted. Man, we got over 1,000 votes. So give me your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to like the video. I'm going to holler at you next time, man. FlemLo Browse 1.